Today we're going to be doing a Pilates strength workout and we're going to be on the mat during this class. I'm using a set of 3 kilogram dumbbells. You can use a 2, a 3, a 4. I wouldn't go heavier than a 5 because for some of the exercises it's going to be quite difficult, and we're going to be keeping the weights up a lot, so it's going to be time under tension and you're really going to feel it in the arms and in the legs. So we're going to get started on our mat. You can come to lying on your back, starting with our bridges. So take both weights, lie down on your back, feet are in towards the glutes, and then you can lift your arms up to the ceiling. Make sure that your palms are facing in. And we're just going to start by mobilizing the spine and waking up the glutes. So I want you to tuck your pelvis under. You're in a neutral spine at the moment, so you're going to tuck your pelvis under, coming into a posterior pelvic tilt, and then you're going to roll up vertebra by vertebra to your bridge position. Inhale, soften the chest, lower down vertebra by vertebra, coming back into a neutral spine. Exhale, tuck the pelvis under, rolling up vertebra by vertebra. I really want you to feel how you are rolling through the spine, articulating through the spine. Exhale, rolling up. Inhale, softening the chest, lowering down. Perfect. On our next one, we're going to hinge our hips up, so we're not rolling through the spine. And then we're going to lower it down, lower the arms down. Exhale, press the arms towards the ceiling, lifting the hips. So we're coming into a chest press and a glute bridge. Very good. Exhale, lift, squeezing the glutes, making sure you're keeping that rib to hip connection as you lift the hips up and that slight posterior pelvic tilt. Lift it up, hold the bridge here, and then we're just going to lift and lower the arms. Really squeeze into that chest. Whew, I can feel a nice burn already. Okay, make sure you're keeping up in that bridge, feeling it in the glutes, mind to muscle connection. Last one, lift it up, and then we're going to lower it halfway, little pulses with the hips and with the arms, burning it out here, little exhales as you press up. Last 3, 2, 1, lift those arms up. Take the feet now further away from the glutes, and then you're going to flex the feet. So we're coming into a hamstring bridge, and we're going to do a chest fly and a hamstring bridge. So you're going to lower the hips down, open the arms out to the side. Exhale, press it back up, squeezing the chest, squeezing the glutes. Very good. Feeling it in the hamstrings. Let's go for another 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it in the bridge, and then we're just going to go with the arms. So exhale as you close the arms, inhale as you open, keep up in that bridge, feeling the strength in your body, keeping the core engaged. Very good. Let's go for another 3. And you might not get as low with the weights as I am, depending on how heavy your weights are. Last one, and then we're going to hold it halfway, little pulses with the glutes and with the arms, burning it out, little exhales as you pulse. Very good. Last 3, 2, 1, lift it up, bring the heels back in towards the glutes. We're keeping the glutes up because we're burning them out. And now I want you to use opposite arm to leg. Make sure that your hips are square here. You're going to take the arm overhead, the right arm overhead as you lift the left leg up to tabletop. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, left arm comes overhead, right leg comes up. Now, as you're doing this, I want you to make sure that you're not swaying in the hips. You're keeping the hips up and you're keeping them as still as possible. So really use that core to keep those hips stable, no rocking, really keeping that pelvic stability. Let's go for another one. Okay, very good. Lower down. And we're going to do that, but we're going to do it on our back. So we're coming into our dead bug. I want you to tuck the pelvis under, pressing that lower back in towards the mat. Take one leg to tabletop at a time, and then we're going to go opposite leg and arm. Exhale, bring it in. Switching sides, so we're alternating sides, keeping that lower back pressed in, keeping the belly button to spine. Very good. Don't flare in the ribs as you take your arm overhead, and you might not be able to get as low with your arms as I am, or with your legs. Just depends on the weight. But we want to keep that intra-abdominal pressure, so slide the ribs down towards the hips, making sure you're not flaring and you're keeping that core connection. On the next one, hold it down, little pulses here. Really feel the shaking in the abs, in the arms, in the legs. Lift it back up, switch to the other side. Little pulses here, burning it out. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Okay, very good. Take your palms. We're going to face them down. And then you're going to exhale, lift up into your ab core, making sure that your gaze is toward your belly button. Inhale, lower it back down. Exhale, slide the ribs down towards the hips. And I want you to make sure that you're keeping that intra-abdominal pressure, so you're not coning here. You're sinking the belly button towards the spine and engaging that transverse abdominis. Let's go for another 4. Arms are working hard, shoulders are working hard. Last 3, 2, last 1. Lower it down, and now we're going to add on. So as you come up into your ab core, you're going to exhale, lift up, shoot the legs out on a diagonal. Inhale, lower it back down. Exhale, lift and extend those legs. Remember to sink the belly button to spine. Exhale as you bring those legs in. Okay, last 4, 3, 2, keep that lower back, press flat into the mat. Last one, hold it here, bring one leg in, and then we're just going to alternate. Hold those arms up, hold the head up, make sure your gaze is towards the belly button. Little exhale as you bring that knee in. Inhale as you switch. Last 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Lower the weights down. Whew, put them down for now. Arms have worked hard. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Whew, taking a nice big deep breath. Stretch the body long across the mat. Shake up those arms. Shoulder rolls, because we're going to get into more arms now. And into the glutes some more. And the core. Can't forget about the core. This is Pilates. Okay, make sure you're on your right hand side. And then we're going to lower down all the way. And you're going to take one weight. Okay, I want your legs to be bent. You are lined up against the back edge of the mat. And you're going to take the weight in your left hand. I want you to bring your elbow in so that it's closer in rather than further out. So grab that weight. Make sure that you are pushing that top hip away so that there's a gap between your waist and the mat. And then you're going to exhale. Externally rotate that arm as you open that leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So we're coming into our clam and our external rotation with our arm, strengthening the arm. Last 4. Keep that elbow in towards the waist. It's hard. Let's do another 2. On our next one, hold it up. extend that leg out, tap the floor, exhale, lift that arm up as you lift that leg. Getting into the core, remember to slide that top hip away, really working the body, the whole body. Okay, let's do another 3, last 2, last one, hold it up, and then you're going to lower that arm down towards the hip as you lower the leg. Exhale, lift that arm. Stay with me, it's getting tricky, and you can definitely feel it in the core. We're almost done here. You can give the arms a little bit of a break. Last 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Bring the weight onto the leg now. And we're just going to lift and lower that leg. So push the top hip away, engaging the core. Exhale as you lift. Make sure you're not opening up the hip to the side, so you're not rolling back. Last 3, 2, 1. Lift, extend, bend, lower. Exhale as you lift and extend. Inhale as you bend and lower. Belly button to spine. Whew, the legs are burning. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out. Extend it forward. Little pulses up. Burning it out. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend it in. Whew, lower it down. Coming up onto your elbow. Making sure that your legs are bent. We're coming into our side plank. So you can line up your feet with your hips. Pushing up out of the shoulder, out of that side waist. And we're going to bring the weight up above the shoulder. You're going to exhale, lift and press up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and press. Getting into the obliques, into the arms. Making sure that the head is in line with the rest of the spine. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up here. Exhale, twist under, rotating. Inhale, lift. So we're getting into the rotation of the spine, keeping the hips up so that we're working that side booty, working the obliques. Very good. Stay with me. Let's do one more. Lift up, lower the hips down, lower the arm down, take the weight down. And then we're going to bring the feet in and lift up and over. Ooh, stretching out those obliques. The core worked hard. Glutes worked hard. Releasing that. And you guessed it, we're going to go straight into the other side. No rest yet. We can take a water break soon. Okay, so lower down onto your left hand side this time. And then we're going to take the weight in our right hand. So coming into our external rotation, make sure that the feet are in line with the hips. And then you can exhale, lift, open up into your clam. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Very good. Keeping that elbow in towards the waist in that external rotation. Let's go for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Extend that leg long, tap the floor, exhale, lift. So pushing that top hip away, making sure that you're engaging the core, that there's a gap underneath your waist in the mat. Okay, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, lower it down, tap the floor with your foot and tap your hip. Exhale, lift it back up. Keep that stabilization of the body. Let's go for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Give that arm a break. Bend that leg in. Exhale, lift with the bent leg. Inhale, lower. Remember to keep the core engaged, lifting up. So we're using those obliques even though we're lying down on the ground. Last 3, 2, 1. Extend, bend, lower. Exhale as you lift and extend. Inhale as you bend and lower. Stay with me. Glutes are on fire, but that's okay. We're here to build strength. Last 3, 2, 1. Hold it out. Little pulses up. Little exhales as you pulse that leg up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend it in. Lower it down. Take the weight down. Lifting up onto your forearm. Legs are bent in. Feet are in line with the hips. Coming into our side plank. So take that weight in your right hand. And then you're going to exhale. Lift up. Make sure that the elbow is underneath the shoulder, neck and head on line with the rest of the spine. So you lift and lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Working into those obliques. Last 2. Last one, hold it up. Inhale here. Exhale, take it under. Coming into rotation of the spine. So we work in all planes of movement. Exhale, take it under. Inhale, extend that arm up. Last one. Lower it down. Take that weight down. Bring the feet in towards the glutes and lifting up and over. Stretching out that side waist. Just taking a moment. Perfect. Release that and take a quick water break if you need one before we go into the last section of today's class. So take a water break. And then once you're ready, I want you to come into a kneeling position on your mat. So you can bring your feet together, knees about hip distance apart. Take your weights in your hands. Okay. You're going to lift up into your kneeling position. So we're coming into a kneeling squat now. So you can lower the hips down, coming into your bicep curl. Very good. So exhale as you lift up. And if you want, which is something I'm going to do because I can feel it on my knees, you can double up your mat. And then we continue. Lower down. Exhale, lift. Squeezing the glutes, but not hyperextending in the hips. Exhale as you lift. Feeling, you're going to feel this a lot in the quads, in the glutes. Okay. Let's go for another 3, 2, 1. I want you to lower about halfway. Take the weights up. And then I want you to tuck the pelvis under. And we're going to do little pulses here. Just burning it out. Little exhales as you pulse up. Woo, feeling it in the thighs, but stay with me. We're nearly done. Core engage, belly button to spine. Exhale, lift it up. Woo. Legs are sore. Okay, take the weights down. Make sure that your palms are facing back. You're going to exhale, press those weights back. Inhale, bring it forward. So you're staying up, lifting through the crown of the head. Core is engaged as you take those weights back. You can feel that core engagement. Staying straight through the spine, neutral spine. Last 4, getting into the triceps. 3 into the back. 2, 1, hold it back, little pulses back. Little exhales as you take it back. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hinge forward now. Bend those elbows in. Exhale, tricep press. Inhale, bend. Core engage. Making sure you have a straight spine. Neck and head on line with the spine. You're looking straight down, not towards your camera. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend it in. Let's add a nice row. Exhale as you lift the weights up towards the hips. Elbows in towards the body. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down and lifting back up. We're going to finish out the quads. So make sure your palms are facing forward. You're going to hinge back. So you have the straight spine, you're just hinging back. You're not lowering the glutes. You're hinging back. Exhale, lift back up. So inhale, you're going to do a scoop with your arms as you lower back. Exhale, lift back up. Lifting the arms about shoulder height, making sure that there's a soft bend in the elbows. Feeling the work in the shoulders and in the quads. Taking it forward. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the weight on the shoulders. Stay back in your lean back and then lower the glutes. Exhale, press back, coming into your diagonal. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press back in your diagonal. So we're really working the core, working those quads. My quads are shaking. My voice is shaking. Last 4, 3, stay in that diagonal. 2, 1. Lower it down. Lower the weights down. And then press back to your nice, well-deserved shell stretch. Taking a nice big deep breath. And class is finished for the day. A nice, effective strength class. I hope you felt the burn like I did. And you're going to come to a 4-point kneeling position now. Just sway your hips from side to side, just releasing any tension. You're going to come into some cat-cow, so you're going to inhale, look up, extending the spine. Exhale, take your gaze towards your navel, scooping in the abs. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale. Just working through the spine, articulating, releasing the tension in the body, calming down the nervous system. Coming to a flat back now, take that left arm up towards the ceiling and thread it through underneath our right arm. Lifting back up, take the right arm to the ceiling, thread it through underneath the left. Perfect. Lifting back up. Slide the right leg between the hands. Now I want you to lift up, extend the spine. You can feel this stretch in your hip flexors, in your quads. You can bend that leg, twist towards it. Feeling a nice stretch in the quad as you bend that leg in towards the glute. Release that. Send the right leg back. Bring the left leg in. Lifting up through the spine. And then we're going to twist towards the right. The left. Okay, release that. And then come down onto your side. And that's it for today's class, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this one. And if you have, please let me know down below. And if you would like to see more like this, also let me know. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.